Uncle, please stop. Uncle, please don't touch me there. Uncle Daniel. Please ee. Emily was just 7 years old, a bright, beautiful girl with a smile that could melt any heart. She lived in a peaceful Nigerian neighborhood, in a comfortable house. But inside that home, something was missing: time, attention, and love. Her mother was a successful businesswoman, her father a hardworking banker. They left early, returned late, and Emily spent most evenings alone. One night at dinner, in a voice barely above a whisper, she said, "Mommy, I'm always alone when I come back from school." Her mother sighed. Her father rubbed his forehead. Overwhelmed by their own busy lives, they made a decision that felt harmless, but became the beginning of everything. "Whenever you return from school," they told her, "go and stay with our neighbor, Uncle Daniel." And just like that, the door to danger quietly opened. The man everyone trusted. Uncle Daniel was well known, well respected, always smiling. A married man, though his wife was often away. The first day Emily went to his house, he welcomed her warmly. "Oh, Emily, my beautiful daughter. Come in, my dear." She walked in shyly. His house smelled of fresh perfume. Soft music played in the background. Everything seemed normal. Until she noticed something strange. His eyes stayed on her too long. As she sat eating the biscuit he gave her, he watched her closely. Then he said, "Do you know you are very beautiful? You are even more beautiful than my wife." Emily looked away. She remembered what her mother taught her. Respect adults. Don't be rude. So she stayed silent. Then he said, "Come closer, let me see your face well." Innocently, she moved closer. Then he said, "Sit here, on my lap." Emily hesitated. "Sir, I will sit on the chair." But he insisted, "Don't be stubborn. Good children behave well." Trying to be obedient, she slowly sat on his lap. As they talked, he began to shift uncomfortably, drawing her closer in a way that made her heart pound. Suddenly, she felt his hand moving somewhere it shouldn't. He wasn't supposed to touch her that way. Emily froze. Her mother's warning flashed in her mind. Never let anyone touch you where you feel uncomfortable. No one. With all her strength, Emily stood up quickly and slapped him across the face. The sound filled the room. He wasn't expecting it. His face changed from shock, to anger, to guilt, to fear. "Emily, are you mad?" Trembling, she said boldly. "Why will you touch me like that? Even my daddy doesn't do that." She grabbed her bag and ran out, shaking, confused, but protected by the courage of a child. Instead of believing her, they silenced her. That evening, Uncle Daniel stormed into her parents' house, pretending to be the victim. "Your daughter slapped me. She is rude. She lacks home training." Emily rushed out. "Mommy, do you know he tried to?" But her mother cut her off. "Shut up. Will you keep quiet? Why will you slap your elder? Are you okay?" Emily cried harder. "But mommy, he..." Her father pointed at her angrily. "Emily, apologize now." Her tiny world began to crumble. "I'm not lying," she whispered. But they ignored her. Her mother raised a finger to her face. "Next time, obey whatever he tells you. Do not be stubborn. Do you hear me?" "Yes," she replied, broken. And just like that, they handed their daughter back to the one person she feared the most. The darkness continued. The next day, when Emily returned from school, Uncle Daniel stood by his door, waiting. "Emily, welcome back. Come in." Inside, he smiled wickedly. "Remember what your mommy said. Obey your elders." Emily swallowed hard. He pulled her into a forced hug, holding her longer than necessary. She tried to move away, but he didn't let go. Every time she resisted, he reminded her. Don't be disobedient, your mommy warned you. What a beast he was. Emily's joy disappeared. Her laughter vanished. She became a small shadow of herself. The day everything changed. One afternoon, Emily returned from school tired. He opened his door immediately. Oh, you're sweating. Come inside, my dear. Emily sat on the chair far away from him, trying to do her homework instead. He watched her closely. Emily, he began slowly, do you know you're sweeter than my wife? I'm only trying to protect you. I don't want you to suffer later. Nothing bad will happen to you. She looked down, ashamed, confused, and scared. Then he stood up and said, You're sweating. Come, let me help you clean up. No sir, my mommy. He cut her off sharply. Your mommy said you should obey me. Emily felt her heart drop. Before she could resist, he grabbed her arm and pulled her toward the inner room. She tried to free herself, but he locked the door. Inside, she felt trapped, unsafe, and helpless. She cried quietly, because she already knew. No one would listen. This continued for days. The lively little girl who used to dance around the house could barely lift her eyes anymore. The breaking point. One afternoon, in a voice low and dangerous, he said, Today, I want something from you. Emily looked confused. What is it, sir? He smiled darkly. It's right here. His intentions were clear. He began to force her closer again, crossing boundaries no adult should ever cross with any child. Emily panicked. Uncle Daniel, please wait. Please don't do anything. Even my daddy doesn't treat me like this. Please, uncle, have mercy. Just as he moved again, a shadow appeared at the door. Amoka. A 17-year-old girl from the compound. Someone who had watched Emily change, watched her joy fade, watched her cry quietly. And today, she saw everything. Uncle Daniel. What are you doing? She shouted. He jumped back in fear. Emily ran behind Amoka, shaking. Amoka glared at him, fire in her eyes. So this is why she has been sad every day. He panicked. Amoka, listen, she is lying. But Emily clung to her and cried harder. Auntie, he has been troubling me, he has been doing things to me. Amoka hugged her tightly. I believe you. I believe you. Emily broke down. The cry of a child finally heard, finally believed. Amoka turned to Uncle Daniel. I will not let you near her again. But she didn't know. Exposing a wicked man was just the beginning. The storm ahead. That evening, Amoka made a decision. A brave decision. One that would shake the entire neighborhood. One that would challenge Emily's parents. One that would expose a predator. One that would put her own safety at risk. Because when a wicked man is exposed, he doesn't give up quietly. What comes next? Will Emily's parents finally listen? Will they protect their daughter? Will Uncle Daniel fight back? Will the community stand with Amoka or against her? My friend, the storm is only beginning. Subscribe so you don't miss part 2. Your awareness today could save a child tomorrow.